Hi guys, so good morning everyone. Am I audible?
Good morning, sir. Yes, audible.
Okay. Fine, guys. So once again, good morning. So let's proceed with the session. So in the last class, what is the topic we have seen? Yeah, the data types we have seen, right? So let's proceed on the data types on only some kind of basic operations they will expect. I believe yesterday I told you about addition and subtraction, right? Did you guys practice and game? Okay, so let's see here. See guys, when it comes to the what is that operations, let me just write a small sample code here as class main. Okay, and inside this one I would like to write as public static void main. Okay, here I'll declare int a is equals to 5. Okay, int a is equals to 5, and I'll tell here as a is equals to a is equals to a plus 1. Okay, all right. System dot out dot println a. So, what is the output of this program? Is initially a contains 5 value, and for that I'm adding 1. Okay, and what is the output? Where do you think we should expect here? 6. Means a contains 5, that is 5 plus 1. It is nothing but 6. 6 is being stored inside A, and I'm trying to print A, when output of this program should be 6. Yeah, agree? Online, do you agree with this one?
Yes, sir.
Quickly acknowledge me. I'm audible online? Yes, sir. Okay, fine. So that is correct answer. That is, it is 6. Now the same operation, that is a is equals to 5. Okay, in a is equals to 5. A is equals to what is that? A plus 1 we have seen. This is one possibility, and a plus plus. Okay, this is also one possibility. Means here what is happening here? A value will be incremented by 1. Okay, here also a value will be incremented by 1. Means plus plus operator, we call it as a shorthand operator. Plus plus operator, we call it as a shorthand operator. A plus plus is equal to, is nothing but a is equal to a plus 1. Here what is happening? The same operation is going to happen. Such kind of operators we call it as a shorthand operator in Java. Particularly a is equal to a plus 1 is also equal to a plus 1. Am I clear? Okay. Now based on this shorthand operators, they will ask you questions. Okay. When come to the shorthand operators, there are multiple things they will going to ask you to and confuse you. That is pre-operation and post-operation. For an example, if I take here as something called shorthand operator, let me tell it as something called pre and post. Okay, pre and post. When come to pre here, it will be like something called pre-increment, and pre-decrement. Okay, here post increment and post decrement. Okay, same operation. What will happen? Pre and post they have classified, inside which pre-increment, pre-decrement, post-increment, post-decrement they have classified over there. So let's try to understand post-decrement first. Let's try to understand the post-decrement first. Now let me write one small program here. I'll declare here as it. Okay, I'll tell you as int a is equal to 5. I'll tell you as int b is equals to a plus 1. Okay, I'll write system dot out dot println a, and I'll write system dot out dot println b. Now, what is the output of this one? This is normal operation. Okay, what is the output of this program? A may
5, 6.
B may 6 होगा. This is your answer. Now, similarly, if I write here as int a is equals to 5 and int b is equals to a plus plus. Okay, and what I'll do here is I'll tell system dot out dot println a value. I'll write system dot out dot println b value. Now, what is output? Same ही आएगा. A is equals to 5, B is equals to 6. Are you sure? Think and answer. Yeah. Shall I execute and show you this one? नहीं ऐसा नहीं. 3 प्लस नहीं होता. ठीक है, वो मैं दिखाता हूँ और चीजें क्या क्या कर सकता हूँ. समझ आया ना? तो your answer is A is equals to 5, B is equal to 6 for both the programs, right? है ना?
रोते हो यार तुम लोग हाँ ना बोलने के लिए भी. Okay, let me share my clips. Okay, is Eclipse visible? Okay, I'll tell you as int a is equals to 5 and int b is equals to a plus 1, and I'll print here as a and similarly b value. Okay, and let me just run it. Okay, you can see here what is coming as expected. A is equals to 5, B is equals to 6 coming up. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll comment this one. I'll tell int b is equals to a plus plus. Okay, now what is the answer? Same. I'll run the program and you can see what is coming. 6 and 5, but not 5 and 6. Understood? Okay, now how this happened? Let's try to understand this one. Previous and this program changes you understood, right? So let's understand how this particular is 6 scale for A, and for B still it is remaining 5. Okay, so let me share my board. Carefully understand this one program. If you focus here, press big programs and right now for that one it will be very easy for you. Okay, now pay attention guys, everyone. This program you understood, I'll erase it. Okay, now here you need to understand, first you need to understand whether it is post or pre-increment. Tell me which kind of operation here. How do we identify whether it is post or pre-increment? If the operation is happening after a variable. Yes or no? After a variable, if you are after a variable, if plus plus is there, it is a post operation. If before a if plus plus is there, we call it as a pre-operation. Okay, now tell me by seeing this one, which kind of operation is this one? Post operation. So look at it. I'll just write the clean code again here. A is equals to 5 and I'll tell B is equals to A plus 1. Now, when this is happening here, I'll tell it as A value is 5, okay, then 5. Now, when it is a post operation, one rule it follows. What is that? First, utilize the value, then increment. First, utilize the value, then increment. Then what is this one? Post operation? Then it will utilize the value as it is.
Okay. Then what is the A value now? 5. Then I have taken A value here as 5. Now I'm telling increment the value. Okay. Now incrementation is happening where? For the variable A, then A value will be incremented to 6. Understood? Let me repeat that. First, you need to identify whether it is a pre-increment or post-increment. Since it is a post-increment, we understood what does the post-increment rule says that first you utilize the value, then you increment the value. Okay. Now, what is the A value I have here? 5. Then immediately 5 will be given there. Now, what is there in this one? A, what is there? 5 is there. Now you are telling increment. Increment is happening for variable A. Yes or no? Then A value will be incremented by and A value will become 6. Now what is there in A? 5. And what is there in what is there in B? It is 5. And what is there in A? 6. That is the reason 6 and 5 was out. Some small concept you understood? May first you utilize it, then increment. Increment for which variable we have mentioned A, then increment it for it. Understood? इधर 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 ए लिखा इधर इधर ए बी लिखा इधर ए लिखा यही है आगे देखो भरोसा नहीं है
ये सर इंट ये बीबी दो ये ना
कहां से
या इंट बी
देखो लाइन नंबर 7 को कमेंट किया है मैंने
6 सर ये इंट बी इक्वल टू a + 1 इंट इक्वल टू
आया ये लाइन नंबर 7 कमेंट कर दिया है ना, तो ये चलेगा नहीं।
सर अगर यहाँ पे और एक वेरिएबल डिक्लेयर करेंगे लाइक c = b++ देन b का वैल्यू आती है मतलब b का वैल्यू पहले इंक्रीमेंट होगा देन जो और जो एक वैल्यू होगा वो आगे c में मिलता है।
यस, पहले इसको अभी लिख लो, मैं और एग्जांपल्स देता हूँ। अंडरस्टूड ऑनलाइन? Still confusion is there? Yes, it will not be changing for B. It will change for B in the later instances. I'll write few more programs on that. Quickly copy for this one. Write down heading as shorthand operators, classification pre and post, and subheading you write down as post increment and copy this program. Uh, sir, could you tell me the post increment, pre-increment? Array, wait, Pradeep, let's understand post, okay? Then we'll see pre-increment. Okay? Give me some time. I'll teach you all the four. Don't worry. Okay? So let's see one more example now. We'll get even more clarity in this example. Okay, Pradeep? Now, I'll tell you as in A is equals to 5, okay, and I'll tell in B is equals to A plus 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 A plus plus. Okay, I'll tell system dot out dot println A, and I'll write system dot out dot println B. Now you think what shall be the output of this one? Same, apply the same rule, guys. Rules does not change. First, identify which kind of operator it is, then apply the rule. I'll tell you one secret hack. Don't never presume the output orally. Write it and do it. You'll get some problem, that a solution you'll get more understanding. So write it, tell the answer, I'll explain it. Let's do the in this way. Okay, quickly write it. No, don't execute. On the book. Execute means it will do the operation. Now, what you will learn? Six and 10, okay. Surprise is taking an answer as A value is 6, B value is 10. Okay, next answer. 13 and 11. Okay. Well, A value is 13 and B value is 11. Okay. Next answer.
Five and 7.
Very good. Next answer is 5 and 7. Okay. Next answer. 5 and 7. Okay. Any other answer? 6 and 6 and 10 is there. Next.
7 and 11.
7 and 11. Okay. Wow. Right. Yeah.
Sir, 6 and 12. Not 5 and 7. 6 and 12.
6 and tomorrow 5 and 7. 6 and 12. Oh. Any other combination? Is there a permutation combination people are doing? All answers you are telling, whichever you want to select it. Okay. Now let's try to understand this one. Okay. Guys, now look at here. Look at here. What is that? A value is what initially 5. Now tell me, is this the pre or post operation? This is pre or post operation? Okay. Now, what does post say? Does first utilize the value, then increment. I'll utilize the A value as it is. Now, what is the A here? It is 5. Then what does it say after utilizing increment? Increment whose value? A value. Then A value will become 6 now. Okay, plus is there, I'll add a plus here. Now tell me, pre or post operation? Post operation. Now, what does it say? That first utilize the value, then increment. So I'll utilize the A value as it is. What is the A value now? 6. And increment whom? A value. So A value will be increment, it will become 7. So 7 and 11. 7 and 11 is the correct answer. Understood? Let's do one more time. Shall I explain once again, or you understood? Understood? Yeah. Online. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Post. Okay. Copy. I'll give you more examples. You people said you people know addition and subtraction, na? Then why you people are making mistakes?
This kind of questions are expected questions for product-based companies. Sometimes service-based will also ask, but yes, you can expect these questions. Make it fast. Done now? Done. Write down these steps for 1 or 2 programs in the starting. Will help for you to revise. Can I erase? Okay. So what I'll do, I'll erase this one. I'll make one changes in this one. I want everyone to give the correct answer now. A is equals to 5 and A plus plus and I'll tell you R plus A plus. Tell the answer. Fast. Eight 21. Okay, answer. Okay, next answer. Huh? 8 18. Okay, 8 18. Okay, next.
8 18, sir.
8 19. Okay.
8 18, sir. 18.
Another someone has put it in the group. That's it.
8
Okay.
14.
8 14. Okay. 8 18. Yes. So 7 19. 7 and 19. Done. Okay, let's do the calculation for this one. See guys, once again, let's go with the rules. What does the rule says? Post incrementation means first utilize the value 5, then incremented by 1 plus. Well, next one is that utilize the value. Then what is there? Increment the value by 1. Again, what does it say? That first utilize the value, then increment by 1. So 8, 6 plus 7 is 13, 13 plus 5 is 18. So 8 and 18 is the correct answer. Okay? Anyone wants to explain once again? Sure. See here, A value is 5. Rule says that first utilize the value. So what is the A value? I'll utilize as it is. So A value will become 5 and increment the A value by 1. Again plus, then I'll utilize the same value here. So A value will become 6 and we will increment the value by 1. Next again, I'll utilize the same value here and I'll increment by 1. Okay? Clear online? Is it clear? Online? Yeah, copy first. Done. Now let's see the another type of operation. The type of operation is something called pre-increment. Okay. Now let me write again here as int A is equal to 5. Okay. I tell you as int B is equals to plus of A. Okay. This is the one operation. I'll write system.out.println A and I'll write system.out.println B. Now what is the pre-increment operation? It says that the same here also it will be A. Okay. What does pre-increment operation? It says that here also same. It will be A value will be incremented by 1. Only the rule change is that
first increment a value, then utilize. Okay, for the post operation, first utilize, then increment. For pre-operation, what it says that first increment, then utilize. Okay, this is the only change it says. Okay, now let's see that. What is that a value is now 5. Now what kind of operation is called pre or post? Pre. It says what does do say? First increment. So whom I need to increment? A value. So a value will be incremented by 1. It is 6. And now what is there? A value here is now 6. So B value is also 6. Clear? Understood? Yes. Copy first. Write down this rule. Done. Okay. Shall I give some examples now? Okay. I tell A value is 5. I tell it as plus of A plus of B. Quickly answers is required now. Seven and Tina. Okay, next answer. So 6 and 12. Okay. Next. Online 7, 12, 7, 13. Okay. 7, 12, 7 and 13 is there. Yeah. Next answer. Shashi. 7 and 13. Sure. Okay. So let's do the calculation here. As per the rule says the pre-increment means first increment the value, then utilize. So what I need to do? First I'll increment a value, I'll utilize it. So what is a value now? 6. Next again pre means first again I'll increment, then I'll take it down at is 7. So a value is 7 and b value is 13. 7 and 13 is the correct. Is it clear? Online? Yes. Okay. Quickly copy. I believe you have written right. Okay. I'll make one more change. I'll tell A value is 5 and here I'll tell plus of A. Quickly. Eight 21. Huh? Okay, very good. Harika, Dinesh, Sarfaraz, okay. Here offline, I'm not getting one answer also. Hey, you people are calculating this only. 8 and 20. 8, 20. Okay, shall we do the calculation now? So what is the value now? 5. I'll increment by 1. I'll utilize it. Next, what is there? I'll again pre-increment. I'll utilize increment and then utilize it. Again, what I'll do? I'll increment it and utilize it as it is. So, how much it is? 21, na? 821. Is that correct? Understanding what is the difference between pre and post increment? Shall I give some homework for you now? Yes. Okay. I'll give the combination of increment and decrement both. Okay. I'll tell int b is equals to plus plus of a plus a plus plus. Second one, I'll tell int a is equals to 5. I'll tell int b is equals to plus plus of a plus plus of a plus 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 a plus plus. Okay. Third one, I'll tell int a is equals to 5. I'll tell int b is equals to plus plus of a plus 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 a plus 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 a plus 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 of a. Okay. Next is int a is equals to 5. I'll tell int b is equals to, I'll tell a plus 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 a plus 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 of a plus 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 of a plus 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 of a plus a plus plus. Last one more. Okay. I'll tell int a is equals to 5. Okay. I'll tell int b is equals to a plus 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 of a plus plus of a plus a plus 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 a plus 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 a plus plus. Okay. Okay. Please do and come this as your homework. And don't make any mistake. Okay. See properly how many plus how many a's are there. So give brackets. Okay. This bracket is for your understanding. You need not to give this bracket in your program. Guys, make it fast. Almost time up. Done. Online completed. If you have not still writing, take a screenshot quickly. Okay, guys, fine. Then that's it from my side for today. Please do practice this. Don't try to execute directly and see the answer. Do it manually. In an interview, they'll not give you a calculator or a computer, okay, to execute. They'll ask this, you have to do manually, okay? Then you have to submit your answer. So please try to do manually. If you are getting any doubts, try to follow these rules, try to apply once again and again. Still you are not getting correct output, then come back to me, I'll help you guys. Okay? Fine, yes. And thank you. I'll see you guys tomorrow.